Have you ever been to Electric Ladyland?
Well, howdy everybody, Colorado Biker Prepper here again. It's been a while since I made a video, and I thought, well, I've been doing some work here around the house and thought I should do another video. I'm back to packaging long-term food again. Just finished with that project, as you can see. So I just packed away some hard red wheat, and I got this from the Mormon home storage place. They just sell big bags. This is a 25-pound bag, and I packed away 3 bags, so that's 75 pounds of hard red wheat. I'm also doing an experiment with their complete instant potatoes to see if they say for shorter term storage, but I'm not so sure about that. So I'm going to try. I've already tried it, complete instant mashed potatoes test. So I'm going to try that and see how they fare. So I only did one. This is what they are. They're not the greatest. They have some stuff in them that I don't really like, but hey, they're edible. They work for camping and for backpacking, stuff like that. So I figured I'd give them a try and see how they do. So there's my box of all my Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. So I've been doing that, but each one of these is hard red wheat, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think. 11 of them, I think. Then I also put away some dog food. This is just for short-term type of stuff when we go camping. This summer I'm going to show you how to take commercial dog food and put it through the oven and dry it out and cook off all the oils and everything so that you can do long-term storage with it. But this one is just for packing away. It's good for maybe about a year and a half, as is like this. It's vacuum packed with oxygen absorbers as well. But I thought I'd give it a test anyway. But we're going to go camping and backpacking this summer, so I thought I'd just store one away like this and then just be able to grab it and throw it in the camping kit that I have. So that'll be good to have. So that's a couple days worth of food there for a big German Shepherd Akita mix. So I got dog food. There's the other mashed potatoes. I did some that are just in the package themselves. And then I did other ones to where I left them in the bag. I just poked a small hole in the bag and then put them in here and then packed them in there with some oxygen absorbers to see how that did. So I'm testing it 2 different ways. And then some spaghetti noodles, some dog treats, just red wheat, everything else. So I just finished doing that, so that's putting all that away, so that's quite a bit of food there. So, and I'm going to be doing a lot more too. So also this summer on my way back from California back to Colorado, every time I'd go through Utah, I would stop at the family home storage, the Mormons. I'm an atheist, but hey, I love what they have, man. They got some great stuff there. So I stopped and got the red wheat. It's one of the cheapest places to get things like dehydrated carrots and onions and potato flakes and powdered milk. They've got some really good deals on stuff. It's a lot cheaper than a lot of other places you go, and they're really nice people. So even though I'm not religious at all or spiritual or whatever, they're still good people, and they still do a good service for us. So if you get a chance, go by there. And this is also kind of a video response. Here's my one of my friend's dogs. We're dog sitting for the next week while he's in Europe. That's Charlie. Anyway, let's go back out here. This is kind of a video response to Prepper Nurse 1 up there in New York, and he recently posted a video about going partially off-grid, and I've done this. This is my setup. I've got another video of this when I was just wiring it and putting it all together. So I've got 4 100-watt monocrystalline solar panels here. They're Renogy solar panels, and I got them for a really good price. And then I got a truck box, or a tool, kind of like a tool chest thing, which is really good. I got that at Walmart for like $40. And then I finally invested in some deep cycle marine batteries. So I've got quite a bit there. I don't have the battery system I want yet. It's going to be a few more years before I can afford it. I'm saving for it though. But this is 3,000 watt continuous 6,000 watt peak Thor inverter. Not a pure sine wave, but it's a good one regardless. And on this one, I run a lot of the time I'll run our heater, or not our heater, but our blower fan on our wood stove off of this. It's a great system. It works really good. It's cut my electric bill down by $50 a month just by hooking it up just to the wood stove. So for the blower fan, so it works really good. I'm just running 12 volt DC, but it works really well. I'm really happy with it. The charge inverter is over there, and also the charge controller here too. It's not the best one. I am going to be getting a midnight solar when I can afford it, but those things are like $800 for the one I want. So, but this is a temporary. This is just a setup. Nice thing about this is I could take the batteries out, move it to my car, move it out into the Land Cruiser if I have to bug out, put the batteries back in it when it's back in the back of the vehicle, throw those solar panels in the back of the vehicle, and I would have tons of power no matter where I ended up at. I would have, probably a couple days worth of what I normally run. These batteries I got from a friend of mine who works at a O'Reilly's Auto Parts, so he got a massive discount on them. I had the old batteries that I had in here. They were just starting to fail one after the other, so I just used them as a core, and he got me those batteries there. These are the really, really good Super Start deep cycle marine batteries, so these are really good. They've been working really good, and it's just the solar panels, 400 watts, and that's enough to keep it topped up even when I run that. And even if I lose power at the house, I'll still have heat in the house because I can run the wood stove, run the blower on that, and just off this battery bank. And even if I didn't get any sun at all, if I detached it from the solar panels, I could still run for about 2.5 days continuous of the wood stove with just these batteries. So they weren't cheap. Even with the discount, they still came out to be about $60 each, but they're worth it. They really are, and they should last a long time. I've even got a battery tender on them that you have for cars or motorcycles or something, just to make sure that they stay topped up when need be, if the solar panel isn't doing enough. But they keep it topped up enough all the time that I don't think I hardly pull anything on the battery tender. So anyway, that's the temporary solar system, and it works really good. I've been happy with it so far. I'm going to be expanding it. I've got 8 more 100 watt panels that I'm going to add when I finally get the tower that I want and the windmill I want, and I'm going to set that up, and I'll show you when I build that. That's going to be a big project, but hopefully with that and the battery bank that I'm going to get, I'll be able to go completely off-grid. I'm going to have a grid-tied system just so I can earn some money back on the excess power I produce. But with the grid-tie system and the nickel iron batteries I get, I could run my house for 2 weeks straight without any input, just off the battery banks. And with constant input, I won't need to pull any power from the grid at all. So, and it's a nice container. It's pretty much water resistant, not waterproof, but it's good enough. It works just fine. So anyway, and it's about to snow again. Look at this. The wonders of living in the mountains. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time, remember, keep on prepping.